Welcome back. Today is Tuesday, April 25th. I have my 3 best bets for you in the NBA playoffs. I hope you're having a wonderful day. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Just takes a few seconds down below. If you're reoccurring, please leave a like. Makes me know that you like the videos. And if you are reoccurring, thanks for coming back. I'm glad you're here. Before we jump into today's plays, let's recap yesterday's action. It was a day to forget for me. Oh my gosh. One of those just hate to see it kind of days. Went 0 for 3 in NBA plays. My first best bet was Jrue Holiday over points, rebounds, and assists, 30.5. He went pretty cold in the first half. He had probably about 5 rebounds and like 4 assists in the first half, but only with 1 made basket. Second half, he really did try to get us that over with shooting a ton of threes. He went 2 for 11 from downtown, but came up short for us in that fourth quarter to get that over. He didn't really seem to have that great of a game in the fourth. He had quite a few major turnovers that gave the Miami Heat a win. Jimmy Buckets, man, what a performance. I couldn't believe what I was watching. I as a Bulls fan, I saw Jimmy Butler's first game and seen him drop 50 points before, but man, that was something else watching Jimmy just take over, beating Giannis, beating Jrue Holiday and company, and Brook Lopez. Brook Lopez was on fire that game, but Jimmy Butler, he was that Heat for real. He was cruising Miami to a 3-1 series lead over the Bucks. And then for the late game, I had Anthony Davis points, rebounds. Let's just kind of forget about that. He had probably one of his worst shooting performance in the whole series. But he came up shy on that rebounds. He finished with like 11 rebounds on the day. And then the same game parlay to finish the night. We had LeBron 25-plus points. He finished with 22 and then needing overtime. And we got overtime. And he didn't get us to that 25. And then Anthony Davis, we had 12-plus rebounds. He finished with 11. But everything else in the parlay kind of hit with ease. But those two, you knew it was going to be a rough one. May lay off on Anthony Davis here going forward. But the Lakers have a strong, commanding 3-1 lead over the Memphis Grizzlies. And I hope the Grizzlies can figure something out here to keep pushing that series longer, but looks like LeBron James and company are here to stay in the playoffs. Hopefully get the Warriors versus Lakers in round 2. It's going to be a dream matchup. Enough about yesterday's action. Let's jump into today's plays. For my first best bet in the NBA playoffs for tonight, going with the same game parlay here. Kind of not been that great on them, but I like this spot here tonight. I have 3 plays here going with the with the Celtics money line with Jason Tatum 25-plus points and Bogdan Bogdanovic 15-plus points. Odds coming up at plus 125 on DraftKings. Tatum has gotten this over 4 of the last 4 games versus Atlanta. I feel like it's a good spot for Tatum here. If you wanted to just do the Celtics money line and Tatum 30-plus points, I don't blame you. But I'm going to go with Bogdan Bogdanovic getting 15-plus points. He's gotten this 2 of the last 4 games in this series, but he's gotten this over versus Boston 3 of the last 4 games without Jamal Murray. With him being in the starting lineup tonight, I think this is a good spot for Bogdan to pretty much show up, and we just need Celtics money line at that point. So hopefully those first 2 plays clear sailing, and then just enjoying the Celtics closing out the series here. I like this same game parlay. Same odds on FanDuel come out at plus 105, so make sure you're shopping around on these lines. I like this same game parlay here tonight. For my second best bet in the NBA playoffs here tonight, I'm doing the same kind of thing. I bet you can see a little trend here in these 3 same game parlays. I'm going with the Nuggets money line at home. I'm going with Anthony Edwards 25-plus points, and then I'm going with Jamal Murray 18-plus points. Odds coming up to plus 130 on DraftKings. Edwards has gotten this over 3 of the last 4 games with 3 of the last 3. He has been on fire from the field, scoring 25-plus points. So I feel pretty good about Anthony Edwards here. Jamal Murray 18-plus points. He's gotten this 4 of the last 4 games in the series. Back at home for him, he's had 2 of his better games in the series at home with a game of 24 and 40. I think the Wolves are going to try their hardest here tonight, and I think this is going to be one of the better games out of the 3, but I still think Denver pulls away with the W at home, where they've been dominant all year. For my third and final best bet in the NBA playoffs tonight, doing the same game parlay. Hopefully you saw the trend here. I'm going with the Suns money line, Devin Booker 25-plus points, And then Kevin Durant, 25 plus points. Odds coming up to plus 105 on DraftKings. Kevin Durant has gotten this over for the last 4 games, averaging 27.8 points in the playoffs versus the Clippers. Devin Booker has gotten this over for the last 4 games in the playoffs, averaging 34.8 points. I like the spot for Devin Booker here tonight, back at home. And then it's the Suns at home. There's no Kawhi on the Clippers. I think Russ is going to do his best here tonight, but just going to come up short for the Clippers here. I like the Suns to win outright. Those are my 3 best bets for you in the NBA playoffs. My 3 best same-game parlays, if you have to say officially. All 3 favorites. What can go wrong? I got to say, what do you think can go wrong? As always, please like and subscribe if you're new to the channel or you're reoccurring. Thank you for coming back. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Keep on smiling, and I'll see you in the next